to Wasatch High School. We are in the nest, and it's high school boys basketball. The Wasatch Wasps hosting the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. In region play, Maple comes up with the tip and the first shot of the game, but it's missed. Corey Lang here with Brent Martindale. Let me do that again. I'm Brent Martindale. This is Corey Lang. Corey, high excitement here in the nest tonight. It's nice to have another home game.
It is. It's always fun. This is my favorite time of year, and I've said this over and over, but it's cold outside. No better place to be than in a gym on a game night.
Maple Mountain comes in to the nest tonight with a 5-11 overall record. There's a turnover. Wasatch coming down quickly. Englebright's going to keep the ball, kick it back out. No, he's going to take it, and he trips. No ball.
Yeah, they're letting some plays go. A little physical tonight already. No calls on either end. I don't mind that at all.
As we mentioned, Maple Mountain, three-point attempt just off the mark. Rebound actually fought.
Tough rebound.
Number 10, Benny Kilpack. He gets the offensive board, and then he gets, it's a jump ball.
So the block, they're going to call a jump ball, going to give it back to Wasatch.
Once again, Golden Eagles, 5-11 overall, 1-3 in region play. Wasatch, 2-2 region play, 7-11 overall. The only difference in region play, Corey, is Wasatch beat Salem Hills. Maple lost to them. Otherwise, very, very similar.
Yeah, and that's
across the board.
That's the story of the region. Other than Provo, every team is very similar, personnel-wise, play style, and I feel like any game could go any way, any night.
Big rebound there by number 30, Kyan Langford. Langford listed at 6'7". There's the first points of the game. Three-pointer, Mac Peterson. Mac Peterson, their leading scorer, over 10 points a game. But Corey, we were talking earlier, 7 different guys on the Maple Mountain roster scoring 6 points a game.
And that's very status quo for Maple Mountain style. They're very unselfish. They spread it around a lot. I remember there's years they have 4 guys averaging double digits, It's
Lewis Hoffman's going to get the ball down low, gets his shot blocked, it looked like.
Yeah, got caught a little too deep under the rim, under the backboard. Didn't have a good angle on it.
And it looked like it was a pass to number 4, Mac Peterson from Ben Millward. Both teams, a lot of energy here in these first few possessions. Jackson Anderson is going to get fouled as he began his drive.
Yeah, and I don't know. You let so much go that first 2.5 minutes. A lot of physical, and then they call something like that.
Ben Millward with his first foul and the first foul of the game for either team.
I would have liked to see him finish that drive. No call. Let him finish. Make it an errant inbound pass. Makes it easy, too, on the other end for Maple Mountain.
Steal and the cross-country bucket by Josh Glassford.
And those are the mistakes that have been killing the Wasps this year. Just little breakdowns like that where Wasatch beats themselves.
That inbound play by Robbie Glenn looked like it was going to work, but it just out of the reach. Jackson Anderson's going to spin move and it's going to go off of the Golden Eagles. So I think Wasatch catches a break right there.
Yeah, definitely catches a break right there.
Into the game, Brecken Bowen. And Corey, we're looking for Brecken ball right now tonight, right?
Absolutely.
He's going to take his first shot off the back rim.
Yep, and if I'm Maple Mountain, I give him that shot, especially coming off the bench. Let him see.
He replaced Lewis Hoffman. Hoffman will come.
Both play the same position, but totally different style of play.
Almost a steal there by Englebright. Maple up 5-0 here early. 4:30 still left in this first quarter. There's a drive.
Oh, yeah, you can't. And that's where he probably wouldn't have done that if Lewis was on him. But Brecken's on him, a bigger, stronger heavier. He feels like he's got to clear that space, lowers his shoulder into him, and Brecken very wisely sells it, takes the charge.
First foul charge to Ken Langford, the 6'7" center, looks like, for this team, and that was Brecken-style basketball right there. There's a three-point attempt by Joe Wonder. Three-pointer good. And the first bucket of the game for Wasatch High School. Yeah, these teams, I mean, statistically, that looks like that's going to be a foul charge to Englebright.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
No, not Englebright. Looks like it's going to be charged to Robbie Glenn. This is Ben Millward. Makes his first. Makes it a 6-3 early lead here for Maple Mountain. Yeah, just statistically, I mean, the roster, everybody looks the same. It's just like they're very similar in size.
And we've seen this across the region. Teams just very evenly matched, which makes for a lot of fun watching games because it's two similar teams just duking it out.
Brecken gets it down to Englebright. Englebright's going to do a little spin move.
Just enough bump to go to the space and a nice finish.
There looked like a little bump there right before that, but a little behind the back pass by Millward to Glassford. As we mentioned, 7 players in the regular mix of scoring.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Very physical game so far.
And that's a great baseline move by Benny Kilpack.
Yeah, good.
Got
good read,
there.
Bringing the defense out and then just re-attacking.
Kilpack averages 7 points, a little over 7 points a game. Listed at 6'3". His first free throw, a little in and out, off the front and back rim. Checking into the game for Wasatch is Mitch Lind.
Yeah, the home rims have been helping Wasatch out from the free throw line against the Golden Eagles tonight so far. 1 for 3, 2 for 4 at the line.
Second free throw for Benny Kilpack is good. 7-5 is the lead for Maple Mountain. 3:13 left here in this first quarter. And this has been the style for the boys basketball in this region. It's like first quarter just flies by.
Yeah.
Englebright to Jackson Anderson. Looks like there'll be a foul before the shot.
Very high-paced, a lot of energy right out at the start.
Foul charge to Mac Peterson. Already 5 fouls in this game here in the first quarter. Still 3 minutes left. Wasatch take the ball out under their own basket. Gets it to Englebright. Englebright's going to take a couple spin moves. Jackson Anderson goes down the middle and throws it.
Should have been a lock up and down, but
intercepted by Bennett Averett.
They always say don't leave your feet to make a pass. And there he got caught.
Sean Pearson with a spin move.
Gets Brecken in the air and a foul out of it.
Sean Pearson was fouled before the shot. Brecken Bowen's first personal foul. They get the ball into Pearson.
Yeah, if he can end the quarter with 1, that's a good
3-point attempts in and out. Attempt by Mac Peterson, and here comes Wasatch. Mitch Lind, who just came in the game, he does a little spin move look, and it's blocked and held.
Yeah, there's 2 defenders. He split the third one. 3 defenders. You got to give it up. Find the open man. But I like his game when he's attacking the rim.
Sean Pearson made that look really easy.
Yeah.
There's a baseline move. Here's a 3-point look by Millward.
And a block by Brecken.
And quickly, Mitch Lind gets it down.
There you go.
Joe Wonder with the look and held off on shooting that 3. Here's Englebright's going to go baseline, kicks it out. Mitch Lind looks the left-hander. Brecken Bowen with the offensive board, no good. And we're going to call a jump ball.
It should go to Maple Mountain on this one. Great position by Brecken, getting that ball just a little too far under the rim again. We've had a couple of looks like that. We're just too flat under the backboard of the rim.
Into the game for Wasatch, Robbie Glenn checks back in. For Maple Mountain, Caleb Chandler, first time in this game for the senior. And as you mentioned, Maple Mountain will come up with that jump ball. 1:41 left, 7-5 is the lead for Maple Mountain. They have led the whole first quarter. Another great move there.
Couldn't tell if that was blocked by Tucker or not.
Lind just looked like he had it just a second too long and couldn't quite get it to Bowen, who had sprinted down. Was kind of almost under the basket. But Wasatch will take over. Brecken Bowen with a little soft 5-footer, 7-footer, I guess, no good. And here comes,
like I said, if I'm Maple Mountain, I'm content with that. Make him beat you from outside, but don't give him the ball 3 or 4 feet.
Shot up good by Sean Pearson. His first bucket of the game. 7-9-5 is the score now. 1 minute.
Yeah, high energy, high pace, but kind of a low scoring game.
Yeah. Wasatch.
It's like a lightweight fight where they come out and just slug, a lot of energy in that first round, first quarter, but nobody landing some real solid blows here.
Wasatch very content on getting this possession drawn out as much as needed. Engelbright kicks it out. Here's a three-point attempt. Good!
Yep. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and there's a little both.
Jackson Anderson.
2 Golden Eagles go to the floor, leaving Jackson a great look, and he nails it.
That's Anderson's first bucket of the game. Checking back into the game for Wasatch is Lewis Hoffman, and for the first time tonight, William Santiago. Great crowd here, student section. It was good for the girls' game too. Once again, down low, Benny Kilpack.
Good finish.
Kilpack averages 7 points a game. He already has 3.
I mean, that was very smart, good defense by Brecken. You don't want to foul with 20 seconds on the clock. Get your second. Chest up, arms up. That was a time the offensive player just made a better play than you did. He finished through the contact. 5 seconds.
Litz Lind kicks it out. 3-point attempt. Just up look, and it goes in.
Gets the bounce.
Robbie Glenn hit the front rim. It bounced a good 4 feet above the rim. We got the replay
touch
right here. And there's the bounce way up at the top of the backboard and gets the draw. So with that, they haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet.
No, they haven't.
And I'm thinking maybe it was after the buzzer?
The official down who had the call closest signaled good.
There it is. Okay.
I'd be very surprised if they didn't give that to him. And with that shot, 11-11 at the end of the first. Wasatch should get the ball coming out here in a second, which is great to come off of a shot like that. You hit the 3, you have a little momentum. Now come out, drop your play. Maybe you get another 3, but at least a 2. You know, you get a 5-6 point run in a matter of seconds.
So while we're taking this in between quarters, first and second quarter, we want to thank our sponsors you see on the screen there. And also, as Corey mentioned earlier this evening, our new sponsor, Dairy King, the train. I was just going to say the train. That's all I usually call it, is the train. Let's go eat at the train, but it's the Dairy King. And we thank all of our sponsors here at StingTV for their great community support here at Wasatch High School. So as Corey mentioned, Wasatch will take over the beginning of the second quarter. This game 11-11. Boy, this is exactly how the girls' game went.
Yeah.
Teams were tied at 12.
We'll see if they have better luck in the second quarter.
Robbie Glenn kicks it to Brecken Bowen, Brecken style.
Good.
He's covered, and they're going to call the foul, it looks like.
Both players, I don't like that call. Both players are establishing position. Neither one really gained an advantage or punt.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sean Pearson.
There's no hands on
great
either one of them. It was chest to chest.
Coach Johnny Averett very unhappy with that call. Here's a three-point attempt. Good. Santiago.
That's a big shot coming off the bench.
Just checked into the game a minute and a half ago or so. And that's the second three-pointer for Wasatch here early on.
That's an impressive shot because you're coming off the bench. You got to find the rhythm, the pace of the game, and then your first shot you're putting up.
Mitch Lind, I thought, kind of drew a player trying to drive. There's the shot by Chandler, no good.
And that's one of the benefits of having Mitch drive. He's so good at doing that it can open up. He commands attention. Great dump by Will Santiago to Lewis Hoffman.
Santiago to Hoffman. Making it look easy.
Yeah, and Wasatch doing a great job of spreading the wealth around here.
Very. Both teams, that's what we looked at. Both teams. We mentioned Maple Mountain with 7 players. 7 players with at least 5 or 6 points a game. Wasatch themselves with 6 players with at least 7 points a game.
And they've got 6 with scoring here tonight already.
Yep. So that turnover by Maple Mountain will be the second turnover in a row possessions.
Yeah, and where you got the back-to-back possessions at the end of the quarter, the beginning of the quarter, and then you get a turnover, that's an opportunity to make a good run. And Wasatch is capitalizing on it.
Mitch Lind drives, and he's going to get fouled by number 5, Jared Taylor, another senior on this heavy senior roster for Maple Mountain. Benny Kilpack will come out of the game for the Golden Eagles. Wasatch will get the ball in under their basket. Here's Lewis Hoffman, the spin move. Hucker Engelbright with the offensive board, the shot, no good. Here comes Maple. That was a pretty good spin move, I thought, from Lewis Hoffman.
Yeah, took the ball, took the attention center, came back to the right. I'd like to see him finish towards the rim,
yes,
rather than fading away, and that's why you get a pace.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. Maple very patient on this possession.
Yeah, every possession I have a feeling in this game is as he answers with a three-pointer
by Sean Pearson.
Every possession is going to be big and important to get in this game as they blow back and forth.
Pearson already above his average for the season.
And that makes the 7th player for Maple Mountain to score.
There's Lewis Hoffman, gets the ball down low, and it's knocked out of bounds. Checking into the game for Wasatch is Jackson Anderson and Joe Wonder. Santiago gets a hand. What a great little run there Santiago had for the team.
That's huge time for him. Great minutes.
3-pointer, 2 assists, and I believe a steal also.
Yeah. That's about as much as you can ask for anybody coming off the bench like that.
The turnover gives Maple Mountain the opportunity to. They are on a 3-0 run. There's a drive by Josh Glassford, and just like that,
I liked how he's
game is tied.
Go chest to chest with your shot blocker. Going to take away his height that way.
Wasatch. That's going to be an offensive foul. It looked like on the screen. I did not see who they gave it to.
Do we have a replay of that?
Looks like they're giving it.
Maybe to Tucker?
They're giving it to Tucker Engelbright.
I think it was on the screen at the top there.
Okay.
I don't know. Nitpicky.
That sounds like a coach right there.
Let him play. Good
play.
backdoor.
Pearson just missing that layup. But a great play there by the Golden Eagles. And they just come out short.
Yeah, Wasatch bringing out that pressure, high-intensity pressure, coming out hard. So
Pearson,
what do? You back cut. You beat pressure with pressure.
Pearson right now super active for Maple Mountain with a steal there. There's a shot. Just short. by Jared Taylor, but then the putback by Caleb Chandler.
Unattended, unaccounted for. Chandler just slipping the backside, cleaning up the mess.
Chandler listed at 6'1".
Did I say miss or mess? Either way. Yeah, that's, I think, the 8th player now for Maple Mountain to get in the books.
That's quite possible. And that looks like their bread and butter. That's what they do.
Yep.
So
every guy on the floor is a threat at any time.
3-point attempt. Good! Jackson Anderson.
That's his rhythm. He likes that little shake, little crossover with you, get into rhythm of his shot. As a defender, when you see that, you got to tighten that gap. But great shot by Jackson.
3-point attempt this time by Maple Mountain. That's going to be Caleb Chandler. The basket counts. And the foul. Looks like they gave the foul to Robbie Glenn. That's going to be Glenn's second personal foul.
Yeah, that one hurts because not only did he give the shot, the attack on a foul, an and one opportunity for him.
I didn't see the replay on that. I'm saying Caleb Chandler sold that a little bit, but good players do.
Yep, he did what he needed to do to get the call, and there was contact.
There was some contact for sure, so I think it definitely should have been a foul. Chandler misses the free throw. 21-19 is the Maple Mountain lead. Wasatch just a few minutes ago was up 16-11.
Yeah, good little run by Maple Mountain right here.
10-3 run by Maple Mountain.
Not only close the gap, but to take the lead. And they're just playing really tight man-man defense, staying in front between them and the ball. Nothing special defensively other than just manning up and staying in front. Wasatch burning some possession, a little time, getting... And there's Mitch on the baseline floater, just off. Another jump ball as Brecken gets a handle on it. That should go to Maple Mountain.
Was that a jump ball?
It was.
Okay.
Yep, just a miss off the floater. On the rebound, two guys tied it up.
Into the game for Wasatch a moment ago, number 33, Reese Dent.
But at least you're getting shots. You don't want possessions in a game like this where you're not even getting looks at the rim. So it was a decent look. Happy with it.
That's 3 straight possessions for Wasatch not able to score.
Yeah, you just can't have many of those.
Wow, great move there.
Caleb, making it look easy, going right down the middle of the lane, split between the defenders.
Chandler with 7 points. Normally just averaging 3 a game. And obviously very active for Maple Mountain. Joe Wonder takes a little soft. It's good. 21-23. Momentum changing again. There's another 3-pointer.
Too open, too easy of a look.
Mac Pearson.
And I can't tell if that's from a pressure thing. Sometimes, Wasatch will like to double and come over. But either way, Maple Mountain has an unaccounted man, and they find him. Do a good job of skipping that pass to the open guy.
That's Pearson's second 3-pointer of the night. Actually, of the quarter. There's a 3-point attempt by Wasatch, no good. And that ball is going to be knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, went right off his noggin. And they're doing a good job of keeping Brecken out of his range. They're putting contact on him when he's away from the ball, when he's off the ball. So when he's catching it, he is 5, 6, 7 feet away from the rim. Not as comfortable now. He's trying to kick and get those looks.
I'm going to say Jackson Anderson got away with a little over the back. I think that right there is a makeup call.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Mac Peterson clearly had the rebound positioning, and anyway. So, Maple Mountain with a chance to extend their 5-point lead. 1:26 left here in this first half.
Very methodically, dribble the ball up, get set. There's the skip because the trap is over here.
3-point attempt, Mac Pearson, no good. Rebound. Looks like it was batted away by Robbie Glenn.
And a turnover.
And that's
costly. That's going to hurt. You want to make that run. You want to close that gap.
That's 5 straight possessions
Yep.
for Wasatch not able to score, and they're still just down 5.
And that's the difference. You're going blow for blow, you're hitting shot for shot, but when you're not getting looks at the rim and you're just turning the ball over, I mentioned it before, you want every single possession in a game like this. You've got to get at least a good look.
Maple Mountain with 1 minute left.
Will
here in
Santiago
this half.
is back on the floor as he had great minutes at the end of the first, beginning of this quarter.
Three-point attempt by Maple Mountain, no good.
Boy,
Santiago once again in the
another
game.
wide open three, though, like nobody even guarding him. And I don't know if
Jackson trying to create. There's a long three-point attempt by Mitch Lynn, no good off the front rim. That is not the shot I don't think they wanted.
Not when you've had 5 possessions, miss, you know, where you're not even getting them.
And plenty of time.
You can get that shot anytime you want. That's where I would love to see him put the ball on the floor and attack that rim. You got to stop the bleed.
Down to 10 seconds left.
See, now they're going to game control, right? Game clock. Control the possession.
Oh, and a slip of the hands is going to give Wasatch one final attempt. 4.7 seconds.
Just plenty of time. Plenty of time.
4.7. Here comes Joe Wonder. He's going to look. Three-point attempt is blocked.
That's an easy block as a defender because you know he has to shoot it. So it's a tough position to kick that ball over to him. You're not. Boy, it's tough, but.
Boy, a little head fake might have got him 3 free throws.
Yeah.
But in either case.
Because he's going to bite on it. He knows you got to shoot. He's going to go in the air. Yep.
So Maple Mountain with a run at the end of the half. Down at one point, 16-11. They go on a 15-5 run to take a 26-21 point lead into the half here in the Nest. This is boys high school basketball in the Nest, Wasatch High School. Thank you for joining us here on StingTV. We're going to let you watch the cheerleaders. Actually, this is the drill team.
Dansco.
Oh,
dance company tonight. Here we have.
So thank you for joining us here and enjoy the Dance Co here on StingTV.
Congratulations, Wasatch High School dance team and dance company. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call Zane Pinniger down and Jan Carmona. We're going to give a little game and have a little game.
Welcome back to second half of action here with Maple Mountain, Wasatch. Maple Mountain just hanging on to that 5-point lead that they went into the half with. Boy, on skates out there on that possession. But very, very deliberate, looking for the best shot they can get. They're not settling for anything that they don't want, obviously. With that skip, a wide open look just off the mark.
Wasatch getting the ball down low. Looks like it's just short. Trying to get it to Engel right there.
Really quick possession by Wasatch to give it back. Whereas Maple Mountain burned about a minute off with their possession.
Maple Mountain nursing a 26-21 lead still. Oh, there's the dish down low, an easy bucket.
Missed opportunity on that rebound, but great second chance finish by Maple Mountain to extend the lead, 28-21.
Josh Glassford with the offensive board and bucket. Wasatch has definitely gone on a little dry run here.
Yeah, carrying over.
And the basket's good. Jackson Anderson. No call there. No, they will call it.
A travel is what he's going to call.
Oh, okay. That was Benny Kilpack. It was not an offensive foul. It was it was the travel violation.
Jackson had a great take last time. Sometimes a leader on the floor has got to do that. When you're going a stretch without a bucket, you just got to put the team on your back, go get one, and get things sparked.
Jackson Anderson. Falcon gets it over to Joe.
Flare screen on top.
It's like they were trying to get it into.
Trying to hit that flare screen where Joe slips off on the weak side, and then you skip back.
There's a picket fence.
Shot. Double pick on top.
There's a couple spin moves.
That's a great finish.
Kyan Langford.
Brecken holding his ground, arms up, very disciplined. But offense, biting him in the middle, come back, spin back baseline.
Boy, Langford looks like he could do that all night.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity.
With that matchup, he's a little bit quicker step than Brecken. Brecken will hold his own on ground. That's where the two styles between Hoffman and Bowen are different. Can they adjust to the different defender that's on him? And there he definitely did.
Jackson Anderson goes up, gets blocked by Mac Peterson. Mac Peterson drives, dishes, it's stolen. Picked
Ball
up.
still on the floor.
3 guys on the floor, and it looks like a timeout. I'm not sure how that. I thought Wasatch knocked the ball away, so they
That's
no
where I
longer
think
would have possession.
Either coach, if they would have called timeout, probably would have got that possession.
All right.
Heads up, Maple Mountain calling the timeout, getting the call, and therefore securing that ball.
So there's a little timeout on the floor. We'll give you a quick report. Wasatch girls before this game tonight took on Maple Mountain. And it was a fabulous first quarter for both teams, 12-12. But then the doors were shut. Wasatch shut out in the second quarter, and that was the difference in the game. The final score: Maple Mountain 57.
Boy, it's
Wasatch 40.
hard to put yourself in a hole like that with a scoreless quarter and still give yourself a chance. And they did, though. Like, they made that run and they closed it. I felt like they were right there, and then they just spend a lot of energy climbing back out of that hole.
So the girls go to 2-3 on their region record for the season. Back to the action here, the boys. Maple nursing a 30-25 lead. It gets once more down low. Good Langford.
Post defense. Brecken fronting him and not giving him enough space that when they lob it over, now he's too flat.
Kick it out. There was a 3-point look by Benny Kilpack.
Here comes the triple team. They change it quick, they'll have it.
It's going to be a foul charge to Brecken Bowen.
I like the hustle, though. They're sprinting out, closing out on those. First half, they gave up those skips where they trap on one side. Maple Mountain was able to skip it, get that open look. Much better here, at least rushing out, closing out.
Second personal foul against Bowen.
They're looking inside to go inside.
Bowen and Langford
There's the skip.
battling down there. The shot is up, no good. There's Langford. Actually tripped on his own man. Here's a three-point attempt by Glassford, no good. And Jackson Anderson looks like he was going to get it, and there's going to be a foul, looked like on the rebound play.
Yep, Jackson got it, had the position, and that's why he won that call.
Yeah. So Wasatch comes away with a defensive hold there. Checking back into the game for the Golden Eagles is Bennett Averett. And that's Langford's going to come out, 6'7" Langford. Back into the game as well for Maple Mountain is Mac Peterson. Peterson. Wasatch down 25-30, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Nobody's really found something that they could just go to over and over. Both teams.
Engelbright with the pass from Jackson Anderson. That'll be an assist for Anderson and the bucket for Engelbright.
His second bucket, so he's got 4 points on the night. Where he had a great game the other night. Tucker was a beast at Spanish Fork.
That's
there
a
he
block
is, a
shot.
block on the baseline.
But Mac Peterson stays alive. The first shot was blocked, but he still got his rebound. And Maple still ends up with the ball. They will have it under their own basket.
They do a good job, Maple Mountain, I'm speaking of not settling for shots. And that's why I think you'll have 4 or 5 guys all
Spin,
scoring.
move, and move. That time, Benny Kilpack. Kilpack with 5 points. Yeah, you're just talking about a wide open spread number of guys. There's going to be a turnover. And shot no good, but he gets his own rebound and then puts it back in. That's Benny Kilpack. Kilpack
doing the work, making Wasatch take a timeout. You don't want to let this extend to the double digits. We saw that in the girls' game. So smart call here, I think, for Wasatch. Call a timeout, stop the bleed a little bit, get them together. Draw something up that you can get a deliberate score out of. Because you got to keep this down around 4 or 5 points going in.
The lead is 7. We're going to take a break here at this timeout. Thanks for joining us here on Sting TV. And welcome back. 2:26 left here in the third quarter. And as Corey Lang mentioned just a moment ago, very important possession here for Wasatch. Down 7. Benny Kilpack, 4 straight points for Maple Mountain.
And a well called. I mean, neither team, Wasatch 2 fouls, 0 Maple Mountain in this third quarter so far. That stands out to me. They're letting you play a little bit here in the second half.
Lynn tries to get it down in, it's knocked away.
Very active defense, cutting off every lane like that, getting hands up. This is both teams. We've said it over and over. They're just so similar,
Very
style
similar.
and personnel. And
It's Lynn drives. That ball is blocked by Jared Taylor. And Maple Mountain comes out of it.
And not a lot of transition either side. Both sides very quick to get back and take away that.
Maple Mountain very patient. Minute 40 left here in the third quarter. And they, as you mentioned earlier, they are very, very able to just set their own standard.
Great. Yep. And that's Brecken fronting that post. and making it different. Ooh, he goes down hard. I'm not sure who they're going to call it on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's three.
But Benny Kilpack went down really hard. I don't know if he hit his head on the floor. Do we have a replay of that? So they're going to call that foul on Joe Wonder. So the possession will stay here with Maple Mountain.
Joe Wonder's going to come out of the game. I believe that was just Wonder's first foul.
I can see the replay here, and I'm watching it. We're not seeing it on our program, but he does come down really hard.
And a steal for Wasatch.
So that's a break. Yeah, there's
got a hand on it. Both teams' last two possessions. There's the replay. Here's the replay earlier. There's
Tucker working inside. Kick out to Mitch.
Mitch Lynn
for
with
three.
Mitch Lynn, three-pointer.
Very well timed three. They needed that.
The lead is down to 4.
And that's Mitch's first bucket of the night. You're looking for points from him. He's a scorer. He's a great shooter. And
Mitch Lind averaging 7 points a game off the bench.
Yeah, so I'm surprised that's his first bucket of the night. Coming on a kick-out three.
Three-point attempt by Maple Mountain. That's good. Bennett Averett.
Well executed out, but that is so frustrating as a coach. It's an inbound play. You have 5 defenders. They have 4 offensive guys on the floor, and you give an wide open three.
Wide open.
And here's Mitch creating it. And this is what he's good at. He went, and this is why I like him driving to the rim, because he's a good finisher, but more importantly, he's a really good free throw shooter. And he can create contact, get to the line.
The foul was charged to Maple Mountain. I'm not sure who it was. Mitch Lynn will shoot 2. Misses the first.
There I jinx him again.
But still, that's what you wanted. You wanted the action made to take very little time off the clock, and still you get a good possession out.
And you get your free throw, and now you can set up your press.
Second one good, 31-37. 6-point lead. 7-point lead is the biggest of the night for Maple Mountain. There's a steal by the Wasatch Jackson Anderson. The steal was actually, I believe, by Mitch Lynn. Jackson Anderson came in for the swarm and was able to get the ball.
That's a great, we talk about as coaches closing out quarters, closing out possessions like that. That's
shot in the middle.
That's a tough shot. Nice shot.
And at Averett with daggers here at the end of this third quarter. Almost got that to go. And the difference in this game is Bennett Averett, a three-pointer and a two-pointer. And that is the difference in the game almost. 39-33 is the score at the end of the third quarter. So we're going to take a break, let you watch the cheerleaders here, and then we'll talk just a little bit about the upcoming fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us here on StingTV. And welcome back. Corey Lang, tell us a little bit about how that quarter went for Wasatch.
So I know Wasatch coming out third quarter. Obviously, you would like to cut in. You'd like to take that lead, and especially at home. But if you can keep it to single digits coming into the fourth, as they've done, you're still in the fight. You're still giving yourself a chance. Because it's really, really hard to play from behind, especially in a fourth quarter, where fouls start coming in, clock starts coming in. We don't have a shot clock in Utah yet.
Not yet.
I'm glad to see that change coming, yes.
Three-point attempt, unbelievable.
Dagger. Dagger by Bennett Averett.
Bennett Averett right now with 8 of the last points for Maple Mountain. 2 3-pointers and another bucket. There's the kick out to Brecken Bowen. Wasatch desperately needing a score. There's Mitch Lind off the glass.
What a soft touch.
35-42, the lead back to 7.
And Mitch is kind of putting the team on his back here in this moment, looking to get a score.
Wow.
I almost thought he traveled, but I know his foot slipped, but it was hard for me to see my standpoint. But he does a great job of splitting that defender. I thought he was stuck in the mud there.
Yeah.
But he gets between them, goes up left hand, gets an and one situation.
Langford gets the basket, and he will shoot the free throw. The foul was charged to Engelbright, and that is his 3rd. We're here in the 4th quarter, so that's not much of a worry, but Engelbright will come off. Langford hard off the glass.
It looked like an NBA free throw. 4 guys in the lane already before he releases.
Oh, wow. A lane violation against Wasatch. Takes the opportunity away from the missed free throw.
As you get to the end of the season, you can't have these mental lapses. We saw it against Spanish the other night where Wasatch just shot themselves in the foot, gave that game away with mental lapses in the 4th.
Wow. Langford makes him pay. This time hits the free throw for the 3-point play. Wasatch now down 9, the largest lead of the night. And they get it down to Brecken Bowen, and he scores. Joe Wonder with the assist on that play.
Yeah, that's his spot, his bread and butter spot. You get him down within that 3-foot range, he'll finish every time.
The lead back to 7.
Brecken coming out really far, defense putting the pressure up.
Pass underneath is knocked away. A 3-point attempt by Pearson. No good, but
tipped back out.
Come again. Oh, and the offensive charge will be called.
And that's one you'll get in high school. There is no circle. It's a frustrating one because it's a 50-50 call. You never know. Great position, getting there. But it's hard to coach that because you don't know how they're going to call it. Here, they get the home court advantage. Great position.
Timely opportunity for Wasatch. The offensive foul was charged to Sean Pearson. Pearson with 3 fouls. No one else in foul trouble. That shot is just off the mark. It looked like he was bumped on that.
Yeah, I don't know if his elbow was bumped but that was way off the mark by Will.
So the possession goes again to Maple Mountain.
And this is where the clock can start to come in. With an 8-point lead, I'm telling my team, especially as disciplined as Maple, I want you to burn a minute of possession.
A move by
that's too easy to give up.
Pearson absolutely athletic, 6'6".
Maybe he just makes it look easy.
Maybe. To lead is 10. Engelbright kicks it out.
There's a good inside out, Will. Good look in the corner.
William Santiago.
He's got some great minutes, great in this game. He came in, hit a 3 in the first half, 3 here in the second. Ooh, and I thought Tucker had a block on that baseline.
Foul's going to be charged to Engelbright, and that will be his 4th. The crowd here not happy. A cascade of boos.
Yeah, that's big to have Tucker with 4 fouls with 5 minutes. As he misses the first, you leave him on the floor and risk him getting it and sitting out the rest, especially in a tight game if you go into overtime. And they're going to opt. Coach Ballstead is leaving Tucker on the floor. I'm sure cautioning him.
Right.
You can't take gambles that you would the rest. Got to keep you on the floor.
Jared Taylor hits the 2nd free throw.
Now, if I'm Maple Mountain, I'm going straight at him.
Yeah.
He's got 4 fouls. I'm going to post him up. I'm going to drive at him. I'm going to get him off the floor.
Benny Kilpack replaces Jared Taylor. And it's an 8-point lead. The largest lead of the night was 10. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left here in this game.
Slip.
Engelbright gets the pass from Anderson.
And that's why he's staying on the floor.
So the lead down to 6, 48-42.
Yeah, Wasatch making their cuts.
Here's another three-point attempt. Dagger.
Boy, he has just hit them right when they needed them every time. Having a huge second half.
11 points for Averett here in the second half. And absolutely carrying Maple Mountain at the moment. Offensively, at least.
Yes.
Jackson Anderson with a three-point attempt just off the mark. Rebound.
Well, I was looking for the
Van
answer
Kilpack.
there.
The lead is 9.
See, 4 minutes. I would try to burn 30 seconds, a minute off the clock if you're Maple Mountain. Wasatch doing the thing. They're bringing the pressure, increasing it, kind of getting that sense of urgency and panic. Oh,
And another three-pointer.
I was just saying, you don't need it, but if it's in, you know.
Caleb Chandler. Chandler with 10.
They are making the plays that they need to.
And the lead is 12. That is the largest lead of the night. Joe Wonder's going to take the stop. 6-footer good.
Stop the bleeding Joe.
And Coach Ballstead's going to call a timeout.
And that's Joe's first bucket of the second half.
Yes. So the bucket makes the lead 10. And so while we have a break here at this timeout, we want to talk just a little bit about we'll talk just a little bit about the score. So again, if you're just joining us, this game took a little turn in the second quarter. The halftime score was 26-21 Maple Mountain.
They're both very even, duking it out in the first quarter, filling each other out. Not a lot of shots.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of shots going up, but not a lot made. That has drastically changed.
Yes.
As both teams are settling in and finding the players, and it's been different players from both teams. Kind of what we expected. Both teams have multiple guys that can put, averaging close to double digits and can score at any time.
So coming in out of the timeout, Maple Mountain goes the full length of the court. You're going to see full court pressure. They get it back to Sean Pearson. And they break that press just like a textbook.
Yep.
And Langford with the end product bucket after 4 passes. And
Maple Mountain, obviously, after a timeout in the fourth.
You're going to see.
That's what you're telling your team. Expect the press. This is what we're going to do.
3-point attempt by Robbie Glenn, no good.
Now we could use one.
And the lead is 12 again for Maple Mountain.
Keep the ball on this side.
Running out of time. 3 minutes, 13 seconds, and they are not missing.
Not letting up there. That's a tough shot. They kept the ball on the one side of the floor. You want to do that, limit it. And he makes the play.
Bennett Averett, 13 points, averaging 6 on the season.
All in the second half, too.
The quick shot by Wasatch doesn't fall. Maple Mountain can completely control this game.
And they're going to come out. He's getting the count. He's got to make some progress.
2 minutes and 42 seconds left.
14 points at some point. With 2 minutes, you got to foul if you want to give yourself a chance. And they don't. Then give up a 3.
Another 3-pointer. Once again.
Guess who?
Bennett Averett.
Money man.
16 points. We would have to look statistically to see if it was his best game of the season, but there's a 3-point attempt by Wasatch, no good. Robbie Glenn had a good look. And right now it's just buckets.
Tucker's coming up full court, which Tucker's got 4 fouls. You don't want him in that position up there guarding full court. Somebody else.
Maple's going to pull it out. There's Averett again, drives. Will it go in? He finally misses a shot.
They get the miss.
Averett's going to come out of the game.
And neither team really subbing out. Ballstead's keeping his varsity guys in. Which means he's looking to make a run here, right?
3-point attempt by Englebright's no good. And it looks like the rebound's going to go off of the hands of Mac Peterson of the Golden Eagles. So I thought Wasatch got a break right there. I thought that was knocked out, but they'll have another chance. Wasatch down. There's Englebright. He's going to get the. Oh, I thought the ball was going to fall in. He'll get fouled, so he will shoot 2.
See how he finishes away from the rim?
Yeah.
He's landing further from the rim than when he took off. You want to be landing under the net. If he finishes under the net and with his left, he gets that and one call.
Gotcha.
But he's fading away, going right hand, coming back underneath. It's a difficult one. He gets the call, but it's harder to finish. And when you're fading away, you're taking yourself out of any rebounding possibility.
Englebright hits the first. 45.
And this is what you want if you're Wasatch. You want to be shooting free throws because you're going to stop the clock.
That should be 46. Yeah.
There it comes.
Okay. So that's a 15-point lead. The biggest lead of the night was 17 just a few moments ago. Maple Mountain and Wasatch doing what you're saying. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Minute 36 left.
If you want to give yourself a chance, you got to start fouling. And
that will be 16 fouls. So now the next foul will be 1-on-1. 1:33 left. Wasatch, very little control here right now.
It's a scramble.
And they do get the turnover.
Helter-skelter scramble defense, which if you're not disciplined, you can get caught up into it and make mistakes like that.
Jackson Anderson came over and cut off Peterson, and he had to step on the line.
Yeah,
so
forcing him hard sideline.
Joe Wonder just off the front rim of the layup, and they'll have to foul at this point. And Maple doing a good job of keeping the ball moving. And there's the foul. So we will have free throws for Maple Mountain. Santiago charged with the foul. Josh Glassford at the line. Glassford with 6 points. So far, Maple shooting what looks
shooter's
to me
touch.
like,
The ball just climbs over the rim.
By my observation, Maple shooting about 50% from the free throw line tonight.
On the floor, it feels like they've shot very well tonight. Very comfortable on this floor.
63-46. Wasatch running out of time. 1 minute left in this game. Englebright going to make a spin move.
Good
and
move.
The basket.
I like that.
Full court pressure. And there's the foul. I like how Wasatch isn't just trying to foul. They're trying to get the ball. And but the foul there will allow free throws. Jackson Anderson, his first personal foul. At the line for Maple Mountain is Mac Peterson. Peterson, not sure how many points tonight. For some reason, he's not listed. There it is, 6 points. And he misses the first of the free throws.
Yeah.
Wasatch needs to come down and shoot.
He had 2 good threes in the first half.
William Santiago just off the mark, the three-pointer. Rebound.
And a big rebound.
Rebound to Benny Kilpack. Kilpack taking advantage of every inch of his 6'3" frame. Out rebounding the bigger front line of Wasatch. Kilpack will shoot, averaging 7 points a game. And how many points does he have? 7. And he has 8. 38 seconds left. Wasatch down 16. And this has been an impressive shooting display, as you mentioned, Corey, from Maple Mountain.
They have shot the ball really well, look comfortable. And they look, I'm impressed with the discipline. They play well together offensively and defensively. Nothing that I wouldn't expect from Maple Mountain. You know, I've watched them for the last decade playing these, and it's a very unique, not unique, but consistent is the word I'm looking for. Consistent style of discipline, sharing multiple scorers, and everybody on the floor is a threat.
Shooting for Maple Mountain is Josh Glassford. He misses the first. And this will go down and be a great win for Maple Mountain tonight.
Yeah. Go on the road to Wasatch in front of this. I don't know if I've seen this student body this full in a long time. Now, It's growing every year. But this student body goes from the front row to the back. I could touch the front, the top of the row here. These students, it's so packed. And Maple Mountain
Drive down the lane. Joe Wonder
has kept the crowd out of it the whole second half.
So that win the night. And that will be the ball game. 66-50. And impressive win. That will help Maple Mountain in this Region 9. That will move them to 2-3. And that will also match the record of Wasatch.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. This was a big game for Wasatch for several reasons. One, region play, where now you're going to drop down to the bottom, amongst a region of a bunch of very, very, very similar teams.
Yeah.
You need especially your home games. You want to win every home game, still a few on the road, and you're in a great position. This one's tough because now you're climbing out from the bottom. You got to fight your way up. Now they have a benefit of the back half of region. They'll have more home games.
Yes.
So that'll help.
Yes.
And another reason this game was big is you're building a program. You're 7-11 going in with 6 games left. You want to position yourself in region, but you want to get a good seed going into state and to try to secure a winning season. It's been a while.
Another tough part of it is now that makes Wasatch tied with Maple Mountain.
Yes.
With Maple Mountain at the moment
right now
with the tiebreaker.
Owning that tiebreaker. And they're going to meet you at home next.
Yes.
So if you kind of play it status quo as it is throughout, they're going to win that tiebreaker. But as we've seen, there is no reason Wasatch can't beat any team in this region.
Exactly.
They can win out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. And that's different, I think, than the girls' division right now.
It's very, very tough.
With 2 teams dominating.
As we watch some of these replays from the game. But that puts Wasatch at 7-12 with 5 games left in a season. I mean, you're going to have to win all 5.
Yeah.
And a state game to get a winning season. And
a lot of that right now is, and there's that 3-pointer.
Yeah. Boy, they just hit time after time. They got those. And there's one of Will's
3-point shot there.
That's the one in the first half where that was just off the bench, coming in, knocking a big shot.
Yeah, Santiago is my player off the bench of the night.
He did awesome.
Wasatch. You would have to say player off the bench for Maple is Caleb Chandler. Caleb Chandler did not start the game. Well, no, that's not true. You got to give that to Bennett Averett.
Yeah.
Averett, leading scorer, all scorers tonight.
Yeah, all in the second half, and he was the difference.
Yeah.
He took that close game and just blew it open with his scoring.
Sophomore for Maple Mountain. I'm guessing he's the son of the head coach. And so let's talk about for Wasatch.
There's the fall we see.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like they fell on themselves a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The 2 Maple guys. Santiago there in the middle. He's a little guy compared to the size of those Maple boys. And so for Wasatch, your leading scorer was Jackson Anderson with 12 points. Engelbright 10 points on the night. And Joe Wonder hit that shot there at the end. He ends up with 9
had a couple
points.
really good moments where he kind of put it on and went and hit a bucket, and Jackson did, and that's kind of what they do.
There's the foul, yeah.
We just need the consistency in that. We can't have little spurts.
Yeah.
You got to go out there and have those moments, a whole quarter, a whole game, and really make a defense adjust to what you're doing.
You know, Corey, you were mentioning it's hard to blame 1 or 2 little things. You mentioned some of the mental mistakes. When those mental mistakes happened, the game was kind of close.
Yeah, yeah.
And that really does make a difference.
That swung it.
You see a 15, 16-point win, but boy, right at that time.
It came to a couple plays at a crucial time that went the other way.
A couple other key points of the game. Once again, Maple with their guys. The season average normally 54 points a game, so they beat their season average by about
And they
13.
they shot well.
And I would imagine if that wasn't their best shooting percentage of the season, it would be darn close.
Yeah. I'm impressed with their shooting in this environment, in this gym. They came out that second half and lit it up.
Yeah.
And it, at the same time, their defensive intensity increased and had Wasatch taking difficult shots. Nothing easy there for them.
So once again, final score here at Wasatch High School in the Nest. Maple Mountain comes away with the big road win, 66-50 over the Wasatch Wasps. And once again, coming up next for Wasatch, both boys and girls get a break on Tuesday night. They will not play until Friday, the 4th of February at Salem Hills.
Yep, we'll take a little break. We've got Region Swim coming up
Yes.
next week as well. We've also got Wasatch
Wrestling.
going to divisionals, going to be wrestling at Alta. And we're doing our best to try to schedule and see if we can bring you any of these. We will be having swim. I know we'll be
Region is here.
streaming swimming that day. Going to do our best to see if we can't get a camera over there to Alta and get you some of that Wasatch wrestling.
At this point, the next home game for Wasatch is Tuesday, February 8th. That's when Provo comes to town, and that's where the streak of 3 home games in a row for Wasatch finally getting a chance to.
And that's where tonight stings, it hurts, but you've got a favorable schedule sitting in front of you. You could win the next 3. I mean, and then you're sitting them back on top, and you're feeling really good. So,
well, and Wasatch boys beat Salem Hills.
Yes.
So they have an opportunity that with Salem Hills and the opportunity to at least win, and then 3 home games. Doesn't matter who you're playing.
Yeah.
At that point, you're right. They could win out like you
They could close out this season with 5 wins. And it's completely doable.
Maple Mountain, again, having a great shooting night, but they're going to have a great shooting night to beat them. So, and that's good. I mean, that's what Maple wants. They've now set the terms. So,
yeah.
As for the girls, they'll be in the same boat. They have an opportunity to, they will have to face Springville, but they will face them at home. And so, all right. Well, for StingTV, everybody in the crew here, I'm Brent Martindale, Corey Lang, the director of StingTV. Great job, everybody, and we will say goodnight.
Always a pleasure to bring these to you, and a pleasure to work with you, Brent.
Hey, great job, Corey. And we thank all our sponsors once again. So you see them on the screen.
Give them a visit. Tell them StingTV sent you. And thank them for their support of being able to bring this broadcast to you.
So we'll see you next time here at Wasatch High School. Thanks for joining us on StingTV.